Game 5 of the Fall Classic. We'll see the Chicago White Sox as they play against the Colorado Rockies. And now let's get to Gary Thorne, John Kruk, and Steve Phillips out at Coors Field as first pitch approaches.
It is trophy time. How many games left? We're going to find out. I'm Gary Thorne, John Kruk, Steve Phillips. This is the World Series Game 5. He is electric. That describes Jake Peavy. And he's out there on the mound, and we'll have a chance to watch it. A look at some of the nearly 50,000 for this game. Starting pitcher in this one, Chad Billingsley. And he gets going against these White Sox hitters. What do you think's in store?
They got a pretty good right-hander on the mound in this one, but facing this amazing offensive team. So he's got his work cut out for him a little bit, which means he really needs to work ahead in the count. If he falls behind, this is a lineup that can make him pay. He's going to have to be on top of his game to come away with the W.
Right now we've got a moment. Let's take a look at the lineup for the White Sox. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Gordon Beckham's a guy that has all the potential to be a star in Major League Baseball. Short, quiet, compact swing. If he can figure out and show some consistency, he's going to be around for a long time.
And getting us started here, it's going to be Alejandro De Aza. Steve, let's take a little look at the Rockies. What do you make of their chances in this one?
Well, it's not Game 7, but the Commissioner's Trophy is in the house tonight, and everyone in the dugout wants to get their hands on it.
And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike one. Steve, you see that trophy sitting there just reminds all of these players of just how close they are. Don't let it slip away.
Well, if they can continue to play the way they've been, we're going to have a celebration after this game.
Billingsley with the windup. Big swing and a miss for Alejandro Diaz. A strike three, and he is out of there.
They made it look easy right there. Slicing and dicing, just attacking the strike zone. 3 pitches, all for strikes, sitting out.
1 out, and Alex Rios at the plate.
He's been delivering with excellent consistency, going 11 for his last 21. Now, if you want to score runs, you need men on base, and that's exactly what he's been doing. High rate of success getting himself on base.
Looked like the cutter that time for a called strike. A .235 career average off Colorado. This one's bounced up the middle. 2 away. Take a moment here to show you how the Rockies will stack up on defense.
Defensively, as a unit, they need to do all the basics. Make the routine plays. Don't allow them to get extra bases.
Here's Paul Konerko with 2 away. Slider just misses, 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to hit right there. He did a good job laying off of it. A breaking pitch that starts on that outside corner, the hitter has to know it's going to go off the plate.
Swing and a miss. Konerko not making contact. That'll even up the count. Batting .333. That's a 2 for 6 lifetime against Chad Billingsley. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss on that fastball, and it's 1-2.
On this 1-2 count, the batter has to protect the plate. The numbers indicate he's willing to chase if you throw it out of the zone.
A line drive towards short. Scooped up Rutledge. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Nothing doing here in this half inning. Soon it'll be the Colorado Rockies, bottom of the first. And we'll get to see Jake Peavy pitching. He's going to start for Chicago. And Steve, he gets into this Colorado lineup now. What are we going to see?
A pretty even matchup right here. Quality right-hander against a quality lineup. And oftentimes we say good pitching beats good hitting. We'll see if that prevails in this one.
And Dunn gloves that one. 1 away.
The hitter was hoping this ball would go foul and out of play. Right fielder stayed with it all the way, making a nice catch in foul territory.
And Carlos Gonzalez stands in.
Fantastic stretch he's had, going 9 for his last 19 at bats.
And they just can't seem to keep him off the bases. Seems like every time he comes up, he's finding his way on.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Beckham's got that one. 2 retired here.
A power-laden lineup right here, Gary, and a lineup that can do some real damage. If pitchers make mistakes, they can hit it out of the yard.
Now Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. Line shot into center field. And that one's down. That's the team's first hit. He's trying for second. And a moment to check out the defensive alignment for the White Sox. Highlights, John, from these fielders.
Well, Gordon Beckham has finally settled into a position. He tried it at third base. He tried it at shortstop. Now he's entrenched at second base, and it seems like this is where he's most comfortable. The hardest thing to do is to move from one side of the infield to the other, especially when you're
swung on, hit in the air to right center, and it's going to be done. And that's the third out. That'll do it. No runs at a base. A chilly night that seems to be getting a little colder as we play on, and happy to bring you our broadcast on 2K Sports. Dunn up now. And Billingsley's pitch looked at for a strike, 0-1.
Well, this is an awfully tough pitch to hit right there. He put it exactly where he wanted to with that big break on it. Awfully tough on the hitter.
And Dunn lays off that one inside.
I tell you, this guy's cutter is absolutely amazing. It's got such late break and late movement that it just runs right in on the hitter and just eats him up.
Hit up the middle. Rutledge dives. Oh, what a catch. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. And certainly that cut fastball we're talking about, Steve. Mariano Rivera's made a living off that.
Well, no question about it. He's had a great career, and really it's blossomed its usage around to many other pitchers.
Great play made, boy, middle of the infield. You love that kind of help.
Well, he stretched out as far as he could possibly go to be able to make the play. Gold glove effort.
In the batter's box, Keppinger. Lifetime not good. 183 off the Rockies. That's him out with a cut fastball for a strike.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
And Jeff Keppinger watches that one go by for a ball. It's even.
Well, he starts that two-seam fastball, the inside corner, but it just runs in on the hands just off the plate.
Billingsley with the windup. Strike two with a swing and a miss on a fastball. Lines this one to the left side out of play. The 1-2 on its way. And another foul ball.
Well, still a pitcher's count right here. And this is when you step in the batter's box. You didn't want to get in this situation, but now you know it's a battle. You're going to have to really work to try to get on base. Fouling that pitch off will help.
And Gonzalez takes care of that one. 2 down here in the inning. Jimenez at the plate. And swing and a miss on Billingsley's pitch, 0-1.
This pitcher relies on the good movement from his cut fastball. What makes it exceptional is that movement comes very late and close to the plate.
Hernandez in position. And he'll step on first to retire the side. And a quick inning for Chad Billingsley. Good start for him. And next it'll be the Rockies getting it going. It's Dirks at the plate. Swinging a ball pop foul down the right field line. Foul! On the ground to second. Beckham's got that one. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. And here's Ramon Hernandez. At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. Out in front on that one, strike one.
Well, you talk about a guy that doesn't get cheated in the batter's box, and usually see that swing when someone throws a fastball, but he took a mighty hack at that slot.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. In there, and this is going to be trouble. And this rolls all the way to the wall. Here comes Hernandez for the plate. And he's in there. Tremendous base run.
Now the pitcher left this one over the middle part of the plate, right where the hitter can make contact. Good piece of hitting.
Boy, with the run scoring there, that's a pretty fat pitch in an RBI situation.
Keep the rally going.
Josh Rutledge looking to knock in a run here. Well, it's keeping up with the hit trends in this one. Let's take a look at the pitches that he's thrown on the mound that have been put in play.
Guys, taking a look at his cutter, it's been hit twice already.
Now with 3 total hits here in the second inning, it's not necessarily a trend that's going to continue.
And the runner's breaking from third. Peavy. And he throws to first in time, out number 2. And they score him.
You know, Gary, listen, it doesn't matter how you get the runs in. Sometimes laying down punch is the right thing to do.
And Steve, small ball is still a part of baseball, and that's what that's all about.
Even if the ball doesn't get out of the infield, you can still pick up the run. Good base running.
And Billingsley settles in. Sometimes you get that head of steam like we're seeing here, and it just keeps on going. Consistency up and down the lineup.
Well, you sort of expected some offense to break through here. This lineup is looking good right now, not having any problems putting runs on the board.
Yeah, with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
Well, you know what? I've seen better swings in a park with the pitcher able to pick up a base hit right there. And, hey, nothing like helping yourself.
And Young's in the box. 1 for 2 lifetime against the White Sox. First pitch on the way. Oh, and he swings on a dirt pitch. Guess he couldn't see that one. Well, he's running, taking off for second. To right center. Streak continues. That gets in. Runner around second. He's heading for third. And that will bring Carlos Gonzalez to the plate.
Well, a great piece of hitting right there. And he has himself a nice little 10-game hitting streak.
Grounded out last time up. Runners at second and third and 2 down. Here's the first pitch. First pitch to him, a curveball. Swung on and missed 0-1. It's hit foul by Gonzalez. Ball. And that's a ball. Peavy too far outside with it. That's a foul ball. Ground ball. Ramirez, a nice play on that one. And that is not in time. He's aboard at first. And they bring him home. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
Colorado continues to deliver. Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. This offense very much controlling the flow of the game. We're seeing that trend continue.
Well, it's so early in this game, but you feel like the momentum has just slipped away from the opponent. I mean, they're not showing they can get guys out with any regularity.
At the belt, Peavy kicks, swung on, hit. And it's good. The Rockies should score. Gonzalez trying for third. This lineup's just unbelievable. They found momentum, and they've been able to carry it on and on and on.
A good piece of hitting and great piece of base running right there, Gary. I wasn't sure he was going to make it, but now he's on second.
That's a great asset right there to be able to exploit opportunities offensively, and that's what he's done.
Good credit to the base coach for knowing where the players were positioned on the field to allow him to get in.
There's contact. He drove it well. Rios will field. And that's the third out. That'll do it. Well, pitching struggles here as this offense just explodes in the second. The Rockies on top, 4-0. See how this game's working for Robin Ventura. And he knows the must-win feeling. World Series now hanging in the balance. And we've got Alexei Ramirez stepping in. No luck that time for Billingsley as he misses inside.
You know, for a pitcher to be successful, you want to keep the ball off the sweet spot of the bat. The cut fastball does that.
1-0 pitch, a slider in there, 1-1. And the beauty of that cut fastball, Steve, is oftentimes the delivery motion is the same as you see with the fastball.
Well, it's exactly right. They try to gauge it and has that running action and movement either away from the right-hander or into the left-hander.
Here's the pitch. Ramirez will foul that one away. And Billingsley now with the count 1-2 on the ground to first. And out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base.
That was a nice play. Saw the opportunity at first. Didn't waste any time getting over. That's the key. Beat the runner to the bag.
Good hustle off the mound. And Beckham's in the box. His fourth time around, he's gone 1 for 3 off Chad Billingsley. Swing and a liner to right center. And that's in there. The White Sox get a man on.
Well, he waited for that one to get deep in the zone, and he put a good swing on it. Now with one out, let's see if they try to move him along.
It's going to be Peavy. I think with one out here, Steve, we might see him bunt.
Well, with the pitcher coming up, I think you have to expect they're going to sacrifice him over.
Trying to bunt his way aboard. He misses for a strike. Pitch on the way. Trying to bunt his way on board. Misses. It's a strike. And he pulls back on the bunt attempt. Strike called, though, and he is out of there.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
But just a great sequence of pitches right there, and it only took him 3.
Boy, that's about as fine a job on the mound as you can get. And a chance here for Alejandro De Aza with 2 down. Career 0 for 3 off Billingsley. Deep right. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. Another fine inning for Chad Billingsley. No runs allowed through 3. We're partway through this potentially deciding game of the World Series. Nothing decided yet. Middle of the lineup coming along. It's Dirks at the plate. He's our first batter, home half of the 3rd inning. Bow. Will be coming in to pitch in this game. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Circle change cut on and missed. 0-1. His career average 258 lifetime against the White Sox. It's fouled off. And he fouls another one off.
Well, anytime you're down 0-2, the bottom line is you want to be able to cover the whole plate. You can't look.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And Dunn gloves that one. And Ramon Hernandez to bat. He singled and later scored in his last time up. And he starts him out. Hit in the air to left center. Diaza to field this one. As he gets to it for the out. It's LeMahieu at the plate. Last time up, triple homer run. Swing liner back up the middle. And that one is in there. His second hit today. He's going to try and test him here. That's going to bring Josh Rutledge to the plate.
Well, with 2 outs and no one on base, chances of scoring a run seem pretty scarce, but they get that 2-out hit. Now they have some life.
Sacrificed his last time around. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball. He's running. Right to. Oh, they're scrambling. Getting a little too exciting now for the defense. He's going back. Now a little confusion sets in. The tag, and they got him. Save your arm. This ball club has produced the offense necessary so far. His work now to make sure they keep this lead. Here's Alex Rios now. He'll dig in, start of the 4th inning. And that's going to be a base hit for Rios. And that'll bring up Paul Konerko.
Well, the way this inning is starting off right now, it looks like there's going to be some good production coming out. 3 outs to go and already some.
And Konerko, he got a lot of that one. Goodbye, home run, White Sox. That puts them on the board. Steve, they have cut that deficit in half. A big 2-run fly, now only down by 2.
And you know, for the White Sox, they've clearly grabbed the momentum in this one, and they're in a good position to tie this up or even jump out in front if they get a chance.
And Billingsley misses outside, taken for a ball. And it's that fight, Steve, that these guys know they can score runs. They got the big fly coming right back in this inning.
And they're doing it early. That's the key. The middle innings go quickly in a baseball game.
Well, you certainly don't want to wait until the end to try and get these runs back. You got to try and chip away. On the way. Now Dunn has that count at 3-1. He's in charge.
He's been providing some sting in that bat with 12 hits in his last 32. Now he's been doing a lot of work driving the ball in batting practice, and it's paid off now, hitting the ball out of the ballpark. He's locked in.
In the batter's box, Keppinger. Steve, how about the pitching performance so far today?
You keep the ball down in the zone. So many things good can happen for you. This righty just generating ground ball after ground ball out.
Here's the first pitch. And Billingsley's pitch looked at for a strike, 0-1.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Watches that one for a called strike. 0-2. Swing and look out. Line drive that shatters the bat. In time for the out.
He just makes every ground ball to the right side look routine. He scoops up another one and sends him back to the dugout.
Jimenez at the plate. Last at bat, he grounded out. The first pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they strike for a couple. Yeah, we've got Rutledge here. He sends this one in the air towards center. And Rutledge retired. 1 down. And Billingsley settles in. He had a single in his last time up. And, you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard.
And you know what I've been noticing? Even before I was checking out his inside edge info on him, he's definitely going with that cutter more than normal.
And the bottom half of the fifth's underway here, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Alexei Ramirez not making contact. That'll even up the count.
But once you make the decision to swing, you have got to swing the bat. He waited a little too long. He wanted to swing a little earlier. His indecisiveness, though, caused him to swing late and miss it.
Right, 2-1 pitch, curve, swung out and missed. 2-2. Cutter just about frozen, but it's full now.
Well, going with the cut fastball in the inside corner here. He tries to bust him in on the hands, but the ball runs back, just misses the corner.
Three-2 on the way. There's a swing, line drive, center field. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up. That's going to bring Gordon Beckham up.
Well, anytime you can get a guy on base who can steal bases, it puts so much pressure on the opponent. Let's see if they can get him around to score a run.
He's 1 for 1 so far. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. And here's a quick chance to look at how this guy has been mixing up his locations to this lineup.
Well, we've been watching him go high, go low. He's forcing this lineup to think a lot, and when hitters think, they're done.
And it makes it hard to swing.
Hit in the dirt. And he's up with it. The second, there's 1. And 2, a double play. 6-4-3 double play. Nice move at second base.
That's a great double play. Pulling off double plays like that can really shift the momentum of the game.
Bowden into the batter's box. Grounded up the middle. Picked up by Young. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Rockies still protecting this lead. And Carlos Gonzalez stands in. He'll get things started. Home half, 5th inning. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball. There's Konerko. And he can't make the play. This could be trouble. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
Well, what a great swing right there. And anytime you can put yourself in scoring position with no outs, you're looking for big things to happen.
Now Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. Single homer run in his last at bat. You talk about a scared pitcher, Steve. With nobody out, he's waving the white flag and putting him aboard.
It just doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, you've got to have a chance to go at this guy, attack him.
That's not very competitive. And going to work, Todd Helton. Last time up, flew out. Runners at first and second, nobody out. And he throws the first one. This one. Popped in the air, drifting towards the right side. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number one.
Well, they're down already early in this game. They can't afford a big inning against them. That's a big first out. Now let's see what else he can do.
It's Dirks at the plate. They're going to try for a double steal. Oh, and they get that one on the out. Couldn't get the double part of it. And he throws it wide. And here's a swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fast.
Oh, he's going to try to steal third. Cut fastball, swung on and missed. Side retired. So they pick up a hit. But leave him. It's a Alejandro Diaz to lead it off.
Billingsley's delivered some great stuff in this game. Boy, is he good.
All right, here's a swing and a fly ball. That's one away. One out, and Alex Rios at the plate. This will be his third time to the plate. He's got one hit up Billingsley.
If I'm up to bat, I'm looking for another fastball early in the count that I can drive.
Swung on, and it's hit. This one towards Gonzalez. That's the second out of the inning. Here's Paul Konerko with two away. And the fans kind of move to the front of their seats when he comes to the plate. And gets set for the first pitch. Oh, he lost control of that one, and that gets him. That will bring Adam Dunn up.
Oh, Gary, we see that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose the grip on the ball. It doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting someone.
And Billingsley's pitch looked at for a strike, 0-1. And the question after you've hit a batter like we've seen here, Steve, is as a pitcher getting your foot up the middle. And that gets the tying run on board. And the throw, that's a great situation for some offense.
I tried to go down with that. Oh, one pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
Bartolo Colon gets ready to throw. He's been brought in to take over for the Rockies. Up the middle. Young in position. Throws to second. That'll be a force out and the third out. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. And Ramon Hernandez up. He's going to lead off bottom half of the sixth inning. Here's the first pitch. That ball swung on, hit. Rios to field it. Diaz to field this one. On the run, still comes up with it.
Well, this ball is not the left fielder's play. He's got to back off and let the other guy take it. Luckily, they didn't have a collision.
It's LeMahieu at the plate. Drove in a run earlier in the game. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
Well, you talk about a guy who just corkscrewed himself into the ground. Bad timing.
And a ground ball. There's Konerko. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
You have to have good hands and good feet at first base. He has both as he scoops it up and takes care of it himself.
Yeah, we've got Rutledge. He swings, sends it high in the air. This one way, way back. Gone. Goodbye, home run. The 2-run lead is turned into a 3-run ball game after that solo shot and a great swing.
For the Rockies, they've been exerting their control in this game by adding more runs to the lead. Padding the lead, which is their plan right from that first run going on the board. Great job of getting it done offensively.
He deals. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1. And Steve, a big fly like that, suffice it to say, unnerving for a pitcher right now. Got to focus on getting out of the inning. That ball swung on, hit. Rios to field it. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. So they pick up a... And if you've just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. Jimenez at the plate, grounded out his last time up. And the 7th inning underway, 0-1 count.
Well, you're trailing by 3 runs here in a World Series game. You have to go out there and get base runners on right now. You've got time. You have time to start whittling away. You don't have to do it all in the 7th inning, but this is where it needs to start. Get somebody on with nobody out.
Blown too far outside, and that's a ball.
Well, that pitch right there, that changeup away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
2-1 pitch, slider, swung out and missed, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, 1 out.
Well, 90 miles per hour on the gun, but still not much movement.
Nice pitch on the inside corner. That gets him fishing a little bit.
Well, he wanted that one. You could see it in his body language. He just got outdueled by the pitcher on that one.
And it's Alexei Ramirez now, 1 away. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
1 out here in the 7th. You've got 8 outs left. You've got 3 runs to make up. You've got to get this done. It's World Series baseball. Find a way to start banging.
Swing and lined up the middle. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today.
Well, you would have to think with the speed that's on first base right now that they'll put him in motion to try to make things happen here in this game.
Here is the opportunity for the youngster Gordon Beckham. Ground ball headed for the middle. That's 1 out. And 2, they pull off the double play. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Rockies still enjoying the lead. And Young's in the box. He'll start the home half of the 7th. And here's the first one. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Diaza to field this one. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out. 1 away, and here's Carlos Gonzalez. He doubled at his last appearance. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. And it's going to be done. as he retreats back for it and gets the out. Now Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. Drew a walk as last time. And the first pitch. There's a swing towards the hole. Throws to first, side is retired. Well, that's one way to keep your pitch count down. You can see how this is going for Robin Ventura. And tough decisions maybe or maybe not. This bench needs some inspiration. He'll try to give it to him. Bowden into the batter's box. Grounded out last time through. Malone gets him to swing and miss for a strike. The pitch. Waves at that fastball in the hole now, 0-2. Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Now, Gary, he threw a two-seamer. Here's K-Cam. You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact, but when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
And Diaz, he swings, hits a ball to right field. That one's put away. Now 2 down. So Alex Rios, he'll try and keep it going. We're trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. And gets set for the first pitch. A shot up the middle, and he gets that one down. His second hit, 2 for 4 today.
Well, late in the game and you're behind by a few runs, you're going to need base runners and a 2-out base hit right here. This team needs to string a few more together if they want to try to tie this one up.
And it's Paul Konerko now. Had a home run back in the 4th inning. It'll be Wilton Lopez doing the pitching as the Rockies bring in their reliever. And the first pitch was a strike. Got about 0-1 right now.
Well, the last thing you want to do as a hitter is to swing for the fences on a good sinker. That's what he did, and he came up empty.
Taken inside by Konerko for a ball. The 1-1 now. Sinker just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch. Swing and a drive, deep left center. And Gonzalez is there to retire the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. Rockies still out in front. And we've got Helton batting. And he starts him out. Ball swung on, hit, done to field it. He dives. Oh, what a play. Shows some outstanding speed just to catch up with this thing.
Well, this is an all or nothing effort right here. If he doesn't get it, it's extra bases. Nice play.
It's Dirks at the plate. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. He's heading for third.
Well, he shoots this one out toward the wall, and he's thinking triple all the way. No hesitation running the bases. He cuts him perfectly. And with 1 out, let's see how they're going to pitch to the next guy.
It's going to be Hernandez. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. The runner's heading home. And he's breaking for the plate. He bunts the ball. Bowden, he scores. He beats him to the plate. And there's one.
Well, when you're that runner coming down the third baseline, charging toward home plate, you got to be thinking to yourself, okay, I hope you got the sign. I hope you're going to bunt this one and not swing, or I'm a dead man. He got it done, and they got to run.
It's LeMahieu at the plate. And you see what this offense is doing. You get the sense they've figured out how to beat this team already.
Offense coming to life late here, tacking on additional insurance runs, taking the pressure off the pitching.
Rios will field. And there's the third out. They pick up a run on one hit, nobody left. Rockies on top by. Great game. His club has put together. Things have gone really well. And it's Adam Dunn now to lead it off. Base hit his last time. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone, strike one.
Well, now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I think he's going to utilize that changeup to try to get a swing and a miss.
That swung on, hit on the ground. And he bobbles this thing. But he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it. In the batter's box, Keppinger. He's gone 1 for 4 in his career again. It's Wilton Lopez. And out on the mound, we've got Rafael Soriano. They've decided it was time to make a change here. And as he looks at this White Sox lineup, what are they going to see from him today?
Anytime you're bringing a guy like Rafael Soriano with power stuff, you're looking for swings and misses. He's got a great fastball with a nasty slider and an effective changeup to keep the hitters off balance.
That misses inside, 1-0. He delivers. Swing and a miss, Jeff Keppinger. No contact there. That'll even the count. And there's the inside pitch from Soriano. Two 2-1 pitch is a slider, taken for a call, strike two.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black, get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
Swing and a miss on the cutter that time. 2 down.
The pitch is too close to take, but you've got to try to make contact with it. Swings right through it, strike three.
Jimenez at the plate. He struck out swinging his last time. First pitch on the way. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Here's the 0-1 from Soriano. Strike two. And a grounder. Is it the last out? Young in position. Out. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it. And they have done it. The Colorado Rockies have won the World Series. Wow, what a victory. And it's time to celebrate, everybody. This year in baseball is over. What a game we've just seen. Let the celebrations begin.
Gary, what a great moment for the fans, everybody watching at home, for the players who as kids dreamed of someday playing and winning a World Series, for the organizations who set goals right from the start. It is time to celebrate.
And Steve, no one can argue this year. This ball club, they earned it. And now a look back at a man who helped bring his team the World Series championship, the player who has earned the prestigious MVP award.
Well, he couldn't be a more deserving player. He led this team throughout the entire series, really throughout the entire season. A tremendous effort and a tremendous accomplishment.
What a moment, folks. Baseball history in the making. We've enjoyed bringing it to you throughout the whole season, the postseason. Now it's finally time to say so long.
Now the celebration is just beginning for their players. They're going to enjoy the offseason and soon get focused on next year.
And a tremendous Major League Baseball journey. What a year it has been. And our pleasure to take you along the way. For 2K Sports, I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. We'll see you when the preseason